From the Albuquerque Journal, this is the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. It's Wednesday, May 6th. Here's what we're covering on today's episode. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham defended New Mexico's new universal child care program on Tuesday, calling it a long-term workforce investment and saying she's confident it'll survive a legal challenge from GOP gubernatorial candidate Duke Rodriguez. The lawsuit argues the program was launched without legislative approval, though lawmakers later passed a bill officially placing it into state law and authorizing up to $700 million over the next 5 years to fund it. Republican critics have raised concerns about the program's long-term cost and whether wealthy families should qualify, while supporters say it's helping working families, reducing child poverty, and strengthening the state's future workforce. The Albuquerque City Council approved a controversial ordinance on Monday, making it illegal to sit, sleep, or lie on public sidewalks in designated, quote, enhanced service and safety zones, with violators facing up to a $500 fine or 30 days in jail after a warning. Including advocates for unhoused residents and some counselors, argue the measure criminalizes homelessness and could worsen conditions for vulnerable people, while exposing the city to more legal challenges. Mayor Tim Keller must now decide whether to sign the ordinance and identify which areas of the city will fall under the new enforcement zones. A judge has allowed a lawsuit against the University of New Mexico and New Mexico State University to move forward over whether the schools must release records showing how much public money is being used to pay college athletes through NIL deals. The suit, filed by the New Mexico Foundation for Open Government, argues taxpayers have a right to know who is being paid and how much, especially after the schools began directly compensating athletes following the 2025 House settlement. The universities claim the contracts are protected under federal student privacy law and trade secret exemptions. But Judge Elaine Lujan said the schools rely on overly broad arguments and failed to prove the records are automatically exempt. The case will now continue towards trial, where the court will decide whether the documents must be released, possibly with student names being redacted. And the ABQ food park will permanently close on May 31st, after the property's owner, Grace Church, agreed to sell the site to a developer. The food park has served as a rare long-term home base for several local food trucks, offering vendors stable access to utilities, regular customers, and a sense of community. Vendors say the closure is devastating because many rely on the park as their primary source of income and now face uncertainty about where to relocate, especially with fewer spaces available in Albuquerque. Church leaders say the park was never meant to generate profit, but help support local entrepreneurs and revitalize the area, while vendors are now turning to social media and local networks to search for new locations. The leading news is powered by the journalism of the Albuquerque Journal. If you enjoy hearing all of the stories we share with you here daily, please consider becoming a digital subscriber to the Journal by utilizing the discount code in our show notes. Every subscription helps support local journalism and allows us to provide you with the news that matters to you. Now taking a look at Albuquerque's weather forecast. Today we'll have a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 3 p.m., mostly sunny with a high near 70. As for this evening, a 30% chance of showers does exist before 9 p.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 38. To keep up with all the latest news from the Albuquerque Journal, you can visit our website at abqjournal.com. That's the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. We'll be back tomorrow.